Welcome, everybody. How are you? In this moment, I'm going to see who's in the room. Feel free to chat in. Let me know how you're doing on this particular day. So we have a Sunday. Oops. Forgive me for that. This particular Sunday in 2022. The ending of a February. So I'm Diane, and we're here to practice a little bit together. We're here to take a look at our hearts and our minds, to figure out how to support them so we can have our best next action in the world. And speaking of the world, right, the world is filled with all kinds of possibilities and all kinds of humanness. And the particular humanness right now is this confusion. I'm thinking of Ukraine and the wider perspectives on Ukraine. Hello, Colette. Nice to have you here. Hello, everybody. Eileen, sunny day in Connecticut. Thanks for letting us know where you're joining from. We connect in that way. How do we actually remember that we're connected? How do we actually remember? So keep on chatting in. Good to be here. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Rich. Good morning from Boston. Southern California is in the room. Fantastic. Keep on chatting in. Keep on connecting with each other. That's what's most important. So what's on my mind right now are a couple words. I'm going to throw some words out, and then we're going to just dive into some practice that can really connect us to our hearts and our minds. From there, we develop what is true to us, right? What's true to us, not something we make up, whether it's kindness or love or compassion. We need to actually pay attention. Incline the mind in that direction will incline the actions that come from that. The words that are on my heart and mind, one is freedom. Freedom. What the heck does it mean? What does it mean, freedom? Feel into that as you settle in and make yourself comfortable here at this beautiful opportunity. If you are joining us and you find some benefit in this time together, feel free to support the work in all ways so that more and more people can join. And you can find that link on YouTube to support. So freedom, what is it? What does it mean to be free? And what happens when we feel like it's compromised? So many confusions about the ideas of freedom. People of Ukraine are representative of all of us, of the truth of our dignity, yeah, and our rights and our choices. How much choice do we have? So freedom, let that roll around in you a little bit, and also change. There's a beautiful article by Yuval, the great historian, on Ukraine. And is it possible to change? Or does history just keep repeating itself? Can we change? That's what we're here to do, right? So we take time like this, we connect like this, we pause and reflect. We're not going to be as reactive. Maybe we can build a future. Eileen says, I have a choice to take in all the good in my life. Freedom's such a big word. I've been thinking about that as well, freedom. Change. So these are the words that are floating. How does history not repeat itself? What kind of attitudes can we point ourselves toward and not wait for tragedy to wake up the attitudes? Good morning, Susan. Nice to have you here. You know, if I were in the same room with you and I stood up and I collapsed, you would not think about who I was, what the color of my skin is, how old I am, what is my gender, what is my political affiliation, et cetera, et cetera. You would naturally reach for me. It would just be in your bones to make that reach. That is the truth of who we are. What's at stake right now, in such a big way before we dive into practice, is to make sure that we keep paying attention, because attitudes begin to bubble in us and they take us along, right? We have this attitude, this division that's across the world, this sense of separation. So to pay attention here, to remember that whatever is occurring in Ukraine is actually occurring here in our own hearts, and that is not some story, some headline. That is so essential to who we are as human beings, and I don't mean to pontificate. So let this ripple for a moment. So choice, freedom, change comes in inclining ourselves to pay attention in a particular way. So today, I want to dive in and pay attention to the heart, to build the heart. So the heartedness, we could say, of compassion, but compassion is not something that is sappy and sentimental. It is very, very fierce and strong. So that kind of vitality that says, no, I will not look away. I will build the freedom and the choice and the change. I will pay attention. I will do my deep research here in this body, in this mind, and this heart. And one last piece here as we dive in. If the story itself feels too big, Ukraine, find one person, find one story, find one face. There's plenty of that, right? Focus in. Bring that close in to your heart. Make it real. In the comfort and the privilege of this moment that we get to be here, right? We can let our heart be touched and reach at the same time. So settle in, find your way, whether you want to stand, or you want to walk, or you want to lie down, or you want to sit. Move it around a little bit. Let the body be known. Shake it up. A little bit of tapping. Whatever works for you. A little bit of shaking. These are good things. Let the spine wake up. Dear Eileen says, evolution, the first 4 letters of the word beginning with the love, evolve, come to mind. Wow. She's got some thinking going on there. Beautiful. So love is an interesting word, right? It's very fierce. Hello from Turkey. Yeah. So shaking up the spine so we can embody. Otherwise, these just become great ideas, right? This might feel uncomfortable. It might be unfamiliar. It's a little bit of shaking up the history of the body. Let it settle down. It's like a little twisting if you're able. If it's appropriate for your body, let the twisting happen. It's like, oh, this is a very strange way to start. Let it happen. Let the energy move a little bit from ideas into the embodiment. And then in your own time, settling into a relative stillness. If you're seated in a chair, let those feet be firm on the floor beneath you. Let the spine begin to settle down and simultaneously up. Letting the alignment inform your dignity. Softening of the eyes. Turning from the outer to the inner as we practice together to incline the mind and the heart and the body to pay attention. This strength and this vulnerability right here and right now. Welcoming everybody into the room. Let that imagination be here for you. We are in a circle. This global possibility. You matter. So allow the next exhale to be known, and as it leaves you, let the bones of your body just begin to settle down. Really feel the surface beneath you. Feel the ground of your life, the supportedness. Every inhale, really feel it move up the spine. Really the full inspiration of a life, given and gifted. Allowing yourself to have a bit of a smile. There is a willingness here. To receive it all the pain, all the possibility, the limitations. And so here you are, you're just alive and knowing it, feeling the touch of the body, feeling the touch of your breath that's gifted to you. Letting yourself settle. Letting yourself feel the trembling of your body, the vulnerability of your body in this moment, the pulsation of your own heart. Really feel the force of the strength of your back. and the softness of your front. You here now, connected. Change. Freedom. And the choice right here, right now. Settle into your own heart, the literal beating heart right here and right now. If you want, you could place a hand there. And remember yourself, this moment, this safety, this privilege. And for the world, and in particular for the people of Ukraine, really sending a hand to their back. So you like me, huh? And your next breath to their heart. Dignity. Truth never goes away. Now you feel the strength of the hand at your back, and the breath at your heart. As individuals, as a country, as a world. Freedom. safety. Just breathing, just touching the reality of your life. Right here, now, linked. Inclining your mind, your heart, beyond self. To reach as someone stumbles and falls. To reach. So whatever rises up, whatever is occurring right here, right now, love it. If it's distraction, if it's pain, discomfort, ease, whatever it is. It's a real listening to stay connected, to care, to open to yourself. And offering the view of your wholeness, no matter the storm and tremblings. This moment. This fierce environment of compassion. Strong back, open heart. The willingness to stay here. The willingness to pay attention. The willingness to reach beneath the headlines So here with the nature of your mind and your heart and your body. Paying attention, inclining it, and offering that out. Freedom to stay and to pay attention. As you notice the body touching and the breath coming and going, just letting the words generate in you around change and freedom. At the heart of the Ukrainian crisis lies a fundamental question about the nature of history and the nature of humanity. Is change possible? The next exhale, the whole body lands. The next inhale, it's as if breathing with the whole body. And it's as if we are all breathing together, right? Extending the arms beyond just our own circumstances. Embracing the dignity, strong back, soft heart. I will not look away. This is courageous. Right here, right now. So, very gently recognizing the whole body here. Feel free in any way if you want to begin to move very, very gently. Just know whatever the movement is and not to move too quickly from the inner to the outer. Really collecting whatever occurred here for you. This is your time. This is your heart. This is your mind. You spent time actually investing in it and cultivating it and extending into your own dignity and strength and softness of heart, and realizing that we are connected and we're in need of connecting to whatever suffering's happening in the world. And what makes that suffering happen? That's what we're studying right here and right now. So thank you for being here. I'd love to hear from you, know how you are. Always feel free to offer whatever support you can to this beautiful organization that Elisha has created, so we can keep it going forward in the future. Stay close to that strong back and that soft heart. Take in the news. Find one specific, right? One specific story, one specific person, and take time each day to bring them in and remember the freedoms. All right, everybody. Yes, we matter. We matter. You're welcome, Rivka. Good to have you here. Take good care of those hearts and minds. Thank you for all that you're doing in investigating and investing in this challenge of being human, one heart at a time, one moment at a time. Thanks, everybody. So good to be here. All right. I'll see you back here soon again. Take care.